Right, I'm back. The wagon's back.
Locked in my room, 4 black walls, tied the noose, no recall, no result, fuck withdraw, rather shoot up till I fall. Murder on call with the fight now, 20 years and it seems like
It's all done, it's warranted, regoed, certified. I've been driving it the last couple of days and it's just the beauty of a machine now. Sounds good, looks good. It's pretty much all you could ask for an old wagon. Right, it's nothing fancy under the hood, but it is a V8 and that's all that matters. I got the certification. Beautiful. We had to put a new radiator in because it was getting a bit hot. So when Sam Neill had it on the dyno at SJC, he was just having troubles getting it cool. So he put a new radiator in. Got a nice electric fan, if you can see that. So that's just good peace of mind knowing that it's cool and I've got the right setup for that. And then the boys changed all the fluids. Had a general cleanup of the engine bay, so they sandblasted all the rocket covers and whatnot and just gave it a good tidy up because it was all corroded and yuck all through there. So now it just looks clean and looked after. But there's nothing really else I can do in here, to be fair. I don't like that blue. I know I'm just being fussy, but I'm gonna get a black one of those, put that on. Pretty sure there's a cover, if anyone knows, I'm pretty sure there's a cover that goes over these leads. So I've got these Volks on it at the moment, which I like those, they look cool. But I have, boots locked, unlock that. I have these widened, pretty sure they're original Celica rims. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the rears and those are the fronts. So I've had these on it originally. They run tubes inside the tires as well. They're Toyos, but yeah. So I'm gonna put these on and just see what it looks. They took the camber out for cert. I've tried putting these on before, but clearly they wouldn't fit. These came off like an RX-3 that was imported from LA, and I got them cheap off the fella that got the car. I've tried them on. Maybe I could do it for shits and giggles now, but yeah, they're massive. Here's me doing all this talking, and I haven't done a single video of it started yet. That's the main thing, you want to hear what it sounds like. Actually sounds really nice at idle, like it's not loud and annoying, it's just got a real nice tone to it. But I want to do like a little mini movie thing of it at some stage, but when it's done and how I want it. So I'll put these wheels on now, and then I'd love an opinion on what you guys reckon. Otherwise I might get those, I think Pine Engineering, I can get a wider dish. But I'll see, but definitely let me know what you reckon about these on, because they're pretty OG looking things. Those do look good too, there's nothing wrong with the Volks that are on them now. I just want a wider disc wheel on there. How good does that sound? This lock nut tool is giving me nothing but grief trying to find it. I always lose it. Talked about that last video, but these are so good as well.
Yeah. I live a rock star lifestyle, always getting wasted. Yeah. Baddie in my mansion, that's
Alright, I'll get the rest on and then I'll drop it down. Alright, let me know what you reckon, but I think those are winners. I like the front ones, but those kind of gives it more the style that I'm after. It's kind of like that beachy, it's always been a beachy styled wagon to me. And I don't know, they just look good on it. And they're different, like you'll never see another pair of those. They don't stick out. They're just a perfect fit, really. Just makes me want to go a little bit lower now. Need to be down here somewhere, which is probably not really doable in the rear anymore, but we could probably do something with the front when I get those on. But yeah, let me know what you reckon. That probably gives you a good comparison. Like the front ones suit it. Like that's kind of probably the better wheel, but that just, I don't know, they get me going, those ones. So I'll leave them on. I'll put the fronts on now. I feel like last video I was changing wheels. I probably was actually. Yeah, I was doing the van. Maybe that's all I do on this channel is just change wheels. It's kind of all I know how to do, to be fair. Beautiful. So I think I'll run these for a little while until I maybe look at getting wider dishes for those. But it's always good to change them up because then I get a different look at the car. Alright, better put some air in them too because they there's no air in them. Flat as. Right, that's that for today. Torqued them all up. Check them, make sure they're not going to fly off. Right, it's a pain trying to find places for this camera to sit. I've got to kneel down and lean down all the time, but that's the wagon. Another video of changing wheels. I'm going to try and hopefully get some footage of it, like some rollers down the highway and all that kind of carry on. I've just got to organise the boys because we need 2 vehicles to do that with. The van would be cool to do as well, to get the van rolling. But I'll try to do a bit of a rundown video of this at some stage as well. I know it's nothing crazy, but it is a cool car. There's no turbos, no superchargers, nothing really to talk about as such. It's just a 1UZ slammed into a Cressida. But I'm going to add a couple iPhone clips in now that I filmed a couple weeks ago, so let me know what you reckon. But yeah, that's it. Chat. I'm probably going to put this footage somewhere halfway through the video because I don't have my camera on me and I'm doing a bit of work on the truck. And I thought I'd better film it. So yeah, I got the 80 series out, which is here. I've gone and taken the side steps off that normally run through here. One, because I want to get the ARB ones that bolt onto here. They run a bar through or across here, which drops down, and then there's steps that go through again. I've just wanted to do that for ages, so I just thought I might as well take them off and at least just see what it looks like without them off anyway. But the previous owner's gone and cut through this mud flap, which is a pain. So I'm hoping, well, the new steps might slide in there, otherwise I'm gonna have to get new ones of those. But those are the old ones anyway. I always repaint them. And I want that sidebar anyway, so I might as well get the whole kit for it. So yeah, taking both sides off. I need to get a winch too. I'm mucking around getting that. And then I'm doing a little bit of rust repairs. I really want to get those Emu, I think they're called Emu wings, and then their windows, or they get rid of the glass, and then you've got clips and the sides open up so you can actually get into the side of the truck. Is there rust on this side? Not really. Just looking, yeah. A little bit. This truck's actually pretty good rust-wise. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with the truck at the moment. There's a couple things I want to do to this. I'm mumbling. I really want to take all the roof tent. I can take all the roof tent and shit off and the lights. I want to move the lights down to the front bar. And get rid of the awning. I don't know, I kind of want to make it look more stock to a degree. But still have that height. I don't know, still make it look cool, but and then the other thing that's happened is the FJ's gone. Yep. The 60's in the FJ's spot. I ended up selling that to a dude down in Christchurch, I think he was. I was pretty gutted to let it go, but it was just one of those things that I had to part with for the time being, but I can always get another one. I'd planned to keep that truck forever. So I was a little bit gutted about it, but yeah, like I said, I can always get one later down the track. So now the 60's got a place to stay, 80's in here for a little while, van's here forever, and the Hilux is still here. I don't want to get rid of this. It's cool, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, if it sells, it sells, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's staying here. So I really want to four-link it, which you do through the rear here. A mate of mine, Luke, was pretty keen to do it, but we did work out that it would go lower, but legally it wouldn't be able to go that much lower. But that's something you get the adjustable suspension, so we'd have to cut all this out, C-notch it, put the adjustables in, get rid of the leaves, and then obviously I can raise it up and down after that. So, but just the money and work to go into this, to go, you know, not that much lower is a lot. Doesn't mean that I won't do it. It's just, I don't know, at the same time I'd rather, I don't know, put this van on bags or something cool like that. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy this Hilux that's in New Zealand, let me know. Yeah. I don't know, it'd be cool to keep it forever. Like that thing, I just have visions of cars, you know, and I'll one day have a big shed and they'll all be on display as such, and like that would be so cool to have in the mix, but who knows if that day will come. Yeah, 60's looking good. That's like all-time favorite too. You can't beat driving that thing around. I took it out to the beach last weekend, whenever this video comes out, and I'll throw a couple clips up of it there, but it was just so fun to drive out there. Slow as, got real hot, only did like 20 k's up the hill, but 20 k's if that, but by the time it got there, I was pretty excited. Anyway, I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. If I've got anything else to film, I'll film it. Might do a little bit of a time lapse on this, but it's not that interesting. So this footage will be somewhere in with the V8 wagon, I'm hoping, but who knows.
Let's go. I'm surrounded by some real niggas. Let's talk. Hey. Yes, I'm
99% sure all this footage will be at the end of the video with the wagon, but I just want to go back to this Hilux briefly. I still want to keep it, but one, I need the money, and second of all, maybe one day I'd like to get a chaser, or I don't know, even like an S13 would be cool. Just something I haven't had before, because I'm pretty good at buying old Toyotas. So I'd love to keep this and have something like that, or just keep this and just keep this. But yeah, I'd like to get a chaser, or I think like an S13 would be kind of my buzz. An RX-7 would be the dream. That's like my dream car, but in no way am I affording one of those. But even if I can get an S13 and I can, you know, tinker with it, it would be kind of cool. I don't know, just step out of my comfort zone of buying old rusty Toyotas. I love them though, don't get me wrong. All sanded. Voila. Looks a bit marginal in here, but it's alright. Beauty. Drive around in this thing all day too, which isn't too bad. I had a manual one and now I've got the auto. It's a 2017 four-wheel drive model, but I really wanted to get a Hilux. But for the price of a Hilux, you got to pay an extra 10 grand more, or 20 grand more, and it would have done more Ks. So, but yeah, that does the job for now. But there's no Toyota badge on the front. All right, all done. Through there. It doesn't look bad. Oh, it looks all good. I just need to get a knife and kind of cut where the rubber was through there. But it's better than having rusty bubbles on it, I guess. So the side's fine, so I'm not even going to touch that. But yeah, that's it. So I don't know if I'll make this a video or I'll put it in with another one. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Alright, chat. Alright, Hilux is sold. This is like a week since I filmed the last set of clips that's probably going to be on here, but I'm pretty gutted actually. So he's taken some Steelies, taken the original guards, some leaf springs, the cluster. He's not taking that. That is staying with me. Put it back on stock wheels. I think he's driving it up to Waihi, up north, somewhere up there anyway. I'm a little bit sad to see it go. I had plans of making this thing so low, but like it was doable, just a lot of money to not get much out of it. Still want to do that one day. It's full length the Hilux, but it's just not a good time. But I'll be pretty gutted to see this go. It's a cool ute. You don't see anything like it. And obviously it took me a little while. I didn't want to sell it, but it took me a little while to sell just because of the patina looks. Not everyone's cup of tea. But the dude buying it, I know that he likes this shit, so should fit in well with his collection, to be fair. Got the FJ and Super Custom in here now, and the 80. I've got the 80 parked in here as well at the moment, but and the wagon's at home. So again, God knows how long ago I filmed these other clips that are on my phone, but this will end up at the back of another video, I'd say. But I'll just keep filming on my phone and see what I can come up with.
I said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Hit some block and then I bleed it. Go long. These bullets.